I'm Robert Harvick. I'm from SCHC, Student Council Social Commission, and we have some questions for you. So, first off, who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher was Mr. Tennyson Warren, and he taught English at the high school. And when I became a teacher and came back, he had switched from English to history. So he retired probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
Alright, cool. When you were at Arcadia High School, what kind of clubs and activities did you do?
I was in various clubs. I did a little ski club for a while, but the two main groups that I was a part of were Color Guard, and I was also in orchestra. So those are things that I actually was able to do. Now students can't do it because it's the same period, but at that point it was band was first period and orchestra was first period, and so you could do both, and I did both.
Alright, cool. Okay, so while you were here, what do you think that you were going to do in life?
I knew from 2nd grade, because I went K through 12 in Arcadia schools, so I knew that I was going to be a teacher, but up into high school, I thought that I wanted to be an elementary school teacher, because another teacher, Mrs. Russell, who used to teach along the way, she was like my favorite teacher, and not until I met Mr. Warren did I decide that I wanted to major in English and become a high school English teacher. So I knew that I wanted to be a teacher, I just didn't know what I was going to teach, but not until my senior year did it impact me.
Alright, so what's the biggest change from when you were here to now teaching here?
I think that the biggest change is the number of kids that we have here. When I was coming to Arcadia in the early 90s, it was only 3 grades. It was 10 through 12, and it was K through 6 was elementary school, and then junior high, it wasn't middle school, it was junior high, and that was 7th, 8th, and 9th. So that's the biggest thing, is that we have freshmen here. The other thing is that it was a competitive school. Like Arcadia was a great school, academically sound, but I think that there's so much more competition now, and that I feel like students only want to try to get points, and they will argue every point. And I see that more now than I did when I was a student. Like, I would have never argued with my teacher. If they gave me a C on a paper, I would argue it, but I see that kids are a lot more, I guess the line between students and teachers has been, it's blurred a lot more than when I was in high school, where it was like, you wouldn't even think of saying half of the stuff that students say to teachers now. So it's very different.
Alright, so is there anything else you want to tell us, or are you good?
No, I just, I love Arcadia, and it's the reason that I came back to teach here at Arcadia High, because of the people that influenced my life, like my teachers, and it was just a great community to grow up in and become a student of. And so I think a lot of times our students don't appreciate what they have here at Arcadia, not until they leave, and then they know how much they've been educated, and how far teachers have pushed them, and what the expectations are, that when they go out into the real world, they're so far advanced of everybody else that they're going to college with. So I'm just so thankful that I got to be educated.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.